Hello and welcome to the second part of the concept bodysuit call. This is my work from yesterday. I finished the increase part and now the next step is to separate the sleeves, leave the stitches for the sleeves aside, and to continue to work the body of this garment. But first, I want to tell you how many stitches I have for each part. Okay, so first of all, I have 30 stitches here in the middle. As I said yesterday, that we need to increase until we can count here in the middle 30 stitches. And now that I am finished my increase, I want to tell you the number of the stitches. So here from the beginning until the first stitch marker, which is the half of the chest part, I have 17 stitches. Then for the first sleeve, I have 25 stitches. Here at my back part, I have 30 stitches. For the second sleeve, I have again 25 stitches. And for my other half of the chest, I have another 17 stitches. Now I will work the next row. Like this. I will knit all the stitches until I reach my stitch marker. So I will knit 17 stitches. See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Now I take my marker off. I have a tapestry needle with a scrap yarn. Hola, 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 yeah. And I will place the next 25 stitches on my scrap yarn. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 25. So these 25 stitches are the stitches for the first sleeve. I will tie it here, so to make sure I won't lose my stitches. Now I will cast on 2 stitches. So cast on 2 stitches. Then knit the next 30 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30. Now take off the next marker. Again, use your scrap yarn and your tapestry needle and pick up the next 25 stitches. Twenty-two, 24, 25 stitches. Take the last marker and leave aside. Pull the scrap yarn through the stitches. Tie by making a knot. And these aside are the stitches for the second sleeve. Now again, cast on 2 stitches, 1, 2, and so knit the last 17 stitches. I don't remember what row was this, but let me try to figure. So I have 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So this will be row 28. Is row 28 also for you too? Leave a comment please if it is row 28, because I didn't continue to count the rows. And this is how my work looks so far. Okay, so these are the stitches for the sleeves that we just leave aside, and these are the stitches that we are working now. In total right now here you have 68 stitches. I want to check out. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually, I think I have 70. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, I have 68 stitches in total. This is the number, the stitches you need to have as a prop for photo session. In case you want this for your baby to wear this bodysuit, then my advice is to continue to increase another row. So it will be, I think you will have 27 for the sleeves, for each sleeves, and here you will have 72 stitches. Okay, you are the one who decide if you need to increase a couple of stitches more or not. Okay, so let's continue with a row 29, and please correct me if this is not row 29 for you. On row 29 also we will work the second buttonhole. So start with knit 4 stitches. This is the edge, the border, and then continue to purl until you reach the last 4 stitches. And remember, we need to work carefully the purl stitches, so this way we won't have too many problems with the tension on the front side of our work. So I don't know why my connection is failing from time to time, even if I have a good internet connection. Somewhere there is a problem, and I am afraid that this connection will affect again the sound and the quality of the image. Okay, so I've reached my last 4 stitches. As you can see, we don't have 8 garter stitch rows between the 2 buttonholes. We actually have 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And this is just because I didn't wrote a pattern for this one. So not even notes, a couple of notes, I don't have it. So bună, Mirela. My guess is that I've made here the buttonhole 2 rows before I separated the stitches for the sleeve from the rest of the body, but it's not a problem. So the last 4 stitches, let's knit the first stitch, then yarn over, knit the next 2 stitches together and knit the last stitch. And this is how we just made our second buttonhole. Now we will continue to work in stockinette stitch, but at the same time we are working in garter stitch the first and the last 4 stitches on each row until we can count 7, 8 maybe rows in garter stitch from the starting the second buttonhole. And when I am saying 7, 8 rows of garter stitch, is this ridge here that we are counting, and this ridge is formed by 2 knit rows. Also you can see the rows, you see here. I want to show you here the bump down is 1 row, 1 knit row on the other side, and here the bump up is actually the second knit row, and together will form a garter stitch row. So this is what we are doing here. And then after our 7, 8 garter stitch rows, we will join in round, or I should say also we need to work another 14, 16 rows in stockinette stitch. So I will work a little fast because in this part I also want to join in round, so you can have time until the next part of the call to work. And I have good news. My seller of this yarn is offering discount of 10% off using Little Knits code. Okay, so in the description below this video you will find the information you need for this promo that she so generously is offering, and I am very thankful. So thank you, Knit Happens, for this discount. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me well, or if the image is good, please, so I can know that everything is all right. Okay. See, this is my buttonhole, and I've already made one complete garter stitch row. Thank you, Mirella. If you have any question, well, this is the moment while we are working in stockinette stitch. If you have any question about this tutorial, or sorry Mirela, I don't understand. I do enjoy knitting for newborns. Um, yes, um, I will announce every day if I am going to do live with the next part. I am not very sure for tomorrow because I am out of town and I don't know if I come back in time to catch some natural light for 1 hour, but I will let you know always every day on my Instagram or in my Instagram stories. um, at the beginning I've said 7 days of KAL. Yes. I've said 7 days of this KAL, but if we are going to finish this earlier, of course, we will end this KAL earlier than 7 days, and I think we will because um, probably it will take me 7 days for the version Spanish because there I don't have yet a tutorial for the concept bonnet, and I guess in Spanish it will take more than this one. Also, I was thinking yesterday that it is nice to make this KAL because it's 1 hour um, where we can talk. Maybe we can change ideas or suggestions, or I don't know, any advice, because there are parts in this KAL that we are just knitting like right now in stockinette stitch. So this is the moment where we have time. This is something very nice. Okay, my work so far. Now I have 2 garter stitch rows. Glad for you, Mirella. This is uh, good news, I think. So continue to knit on the front side, purl on the wrong side of the work, and always work in garter stitch the first and the last 4 stitches. This is a simple knitting pattern because we are working only in stockinette stitch, and aside the increased part and the part here, nothing is complicated at this bodysuit. So in case you are a beginner I am very sure you um, also can work this outfit. My stitch markers are on the wrong place and they bother me. See, I still have yarn from my first skein. I really don't remember because I didn't take notes. I don't remember if for the first set I used 3 skeins of yarn or 2.5. I really don't remember. I think I am not very sure how much. Okay, now I am on the wrong side of my work. I am knitting the first 4 stitches and then continue to purl until the last 4 stitches, and then I will knit my last 4 stitches. I can wait to see how your concept set look. Last night I received some tags on Instagram from very nice ladies who are working this set. Your first KAL? Well, Mirella, Mirella, this is my first KAL too. And not only my first KAL, is the first KAL I am making. So also a new experience for me. But as I said yesterday, God, I wish I can continue making these KALs because I am saving so much time with the editing, and yeah, it's much better because usually I was working for the tutorials only on weekends, so it's more easy for me too, and by saving time means that I will be able to make more tutorials. You know, I am I really want to work a Baptist dress, knitting dress. You see here I have a problem with the tension. I didn't pay attention. You see, you can see here. I hope to fix it once I wash this garment. As I said yesterday, even if this is a thick yarn and it has a little bit of fuzziness, just a little bit. It's not quite a fluffy yarn, but it has a little fuzziness. The problem with the tension will be visible on the front side. So I need to pay more attention to my purl rows to work carefully the purl rows. So after I will end this part, the second part of this call, I will take a break for the rest of the day because my back, it's really hurt at this moment. I am knitting for many hours. I am knitting, I think I started at 8 in the morning and now it's almost 5 in the afternoon. So yeah, I am, my hands are hurting, my eyes, and my back is just killing me right now. Okay, I think we a couple more off rows and we can join in round. What you are thinking about making a call on YouTube? I mean, it is something that you will enjoy in time, or you prefer uh, just a normal tutorial? Okay, let's count the garter stitch row. So I have 4 until now. This is my first, my second, my third, and the 4 garter stitch rows. Let's work a couple more and then we will join in round. I need more yarn. For the Spanish version, I want to show you, I work this color. This is lavender, I think dark lavender. It's beautiful color. Beautiful, beautiful color. And I think I have raspberry or something. So great palette color. I am working this yarn, I think, I don't know, I think I have 4 years since I ordered my first cotton merino from KAL. And I remember that my first order was in Germany because I didn't knew that I could find this yarn on my country. And then I looked and find out that I can order this yarn here in my country, and it was a very big relief because it's nice when you have a yarn that you are enjoying knitting and you can order in your country. This way you don't need to buy big quantities for your stash because you have access at that yarn anytime you want and need. Okay. I wish I can see you working. I have just a couple of weeks and then I will go to the countryside for the summer. And I can wait to knit again outside in nature. It's so wonderful. Only a couple of weeks more. Okay. Work in garter stitch. The first and the last 4 stitches. Let's see how many rows of garter stitch we have. We have 5. So I think I will work two more. Two garter stitch rows means that we need to work another 4 stockinette stitch rows, and then we can join in round, and that's wonderful because we are almost at half of this pattern. Back of my work, or should I say the wrong side. I'm starting with knit 4 and then I continue to purl until my last 4 stitches. I like the sound of needles while working. Yes, Mirala, this is how I will work the opening leg, as you saw on Instagram, on the live I've made on Instagram. Are you working this outfit for your nephew, if I remember? So now I have 6 garter stitch rows, 2 more rows in stockinette stitch, and then we can join in round. You will, very nice. And I was thinking, if you want me soon to make a tutorial for a bunny bonnet, let me know, because I have plans to make after this tutorial I will work a Maya bonnet, who is a lace bonnet, nothing complicated, and I am planning to make the ballerina bonnet, which is very easy tutorial because it's a basic bonnet with I-cord ties and only a ruffle edge. So it's something you can alternate. If it is a baby boy, you can choose not to work that ruffle. So I think it is very, very nice. Foarte frumos, Mirela. Bravo, foarte frumos. Mă bucur. So Mirella is telling me that she worked the Florence romper and the bonnet for a baby girl of a friend, and this is so nice. I think it is very, very nice to knit for a baby of a friend or for a baby from your family present. I love to work blankets, but unfortunately no problem, Hala said, no problem. The video will be here, and this second part, it's so easy to make. This is something I am very happy to know, Mirala. If you guys are saying that I am explaining well, step by step, so even a beginner can make a garment, this is something that really, really makes me happy, because this is my goal. My goal, actually, I am not showing nothing in my tutorials that nobody made so far. I mean, these techniques are very, very well. The ones that I like it, the ones that are good for my style of knitting, and the fact that now I am trying to explain a part of my work step by step. It's a very, how should I say, important engagement for me, you know, because I am taking this with um, I'm very serious about making this explanation step by step, because I want that at the end, even that beginner knitter to make that garment, you know, because there is a joy once you finish a knitted product, you know, because you can see it, and if you are a beginner, is um, a big step of trust in your work, you know, and this is a wonderful feeling. Just a second, because I need a double pointed needle that I don't have here. Okay, and now we will join in round, but we need to knit this next row until we reach the last 4 stitches. So I am knitting until I reach my last 4 stitches. These ones or these ones, the markers, the stitch markers, or these buttons. Mirala is asking me about the markers. Oh, these ones I have from Irica.ro. This is my seller. um, I don't remember if they are from I don't know if they are from Knit Pro. I will check out and I will leave you a message. These are little cats, are very funny, but are these little cats, head cats, are a little heavy. I don't use them with every yarn. For example, I don't use it. I don't use these stitch markers with when working thin yarn, you know, because they're heavy. Okay, so these are my last 4 stitches. Okay, this is the work. Now, these last 4 stitches, I am placing them on my double pointed needle. Hola Rosa, gracias. Okay, and now be careful, because the part with the buttonholes needs to be up, and the part, this edge here without buttonholes, needs to be underneath the one with the buttonholes. Okay, so don't mess up this part, because you won't be able you know, to place correctly the buttons and to close this garment. Okay, so the part with the buttonholes up, one is here underneath, just like this. And now I will work like this. I will pick up one stitch from the front needle and one from my back needle, and I will knit them together. And then I will drop them from my needles. Okay, one more time. I have still 3 stitches on my needle in the back. Again, pick up the first one from the front needle and another one from the back needle, you see, and knit them together. Sorry, I just dropped one. Okay, now take a stitch marker and place it here, because this will mark the beginning of your row. I still have 2 stitches here. I need to work again 1 stitch from the first needle and another from the second needle. Knit them together. Okay, then drop them. And one more time, because I have 1 stitch here, pick up the stitch from the first needle and the stitch from the back needle and knit them together. Now you can drop the stitches. Okay, and this is how we just join in round. You see? Here, this part I will turn the romper, the bodice here. This part I will turn the romper, the bodysuit like this, and we just close together the stitches, and from now on until the crotch part we are knitting circular. Okay, I will work with you just this row, and then I will tell you how many rows to work, and next time when we will work the third part, we will work the opening legs. And if you are agree and you want to stay with this KAL only at 3 parts, I can make it a little longer next time. This way you can work with me the first sleeve, because once you work one sleeve, of course the other is worked exactly the same. So if you want to make only one more part, let me know. If not, I will make 2 more parts. So this way we will finish this outfit. So from now on you are knitting in round. This is, I think, the easiest part, because you are not turning the work anymore, you are not counting the stitches anymore, or the no, the rows you are counting. So we still count the rows. Okay. Okay, so from now on you continue to work circular the join part. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. here I have 28 rows worked from the join part from here. And I will show you how you can measure to see because from here we are measuring until here you need to have 25 centimeters and this will be 10 inches. Okay, 10 inches from here, not from the cast on, please. So I never measure my rompers, my slippers from the cast on. I always measure them from here. Okay, so from here to here we need 25 centimeters or 10 inches. From the moment you join in round until the part where we need to separate the stitches for the opening legs, I have 28 stitches, 28 rows, sorry. But how can you measure correctly? Another important thing, now that we join in round, we have 64 stitches. Okay, so until 4 stitches. Okay, so until we join in round, we are working 68 stitches. But now that we are joined in round, we lose 4 stitches. Those 4 stitches are this part of the buttonhole band. Okay, so now you can count 64 stitches. Then how you can measure? So you divide the stitches onto 4 parts and you will have 16. Again, my connection has stopped. Let me repeat. So we are dividing these 64 stitches in 4 parts. So we have 16 stitches one part, 16 another part, 16 the third part, and 16 the last part. Now, for you to measure correctly your romper, you can work like this. I am at the beginning at the row. After my marker, I am knitting 16 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And now I am placing my work like this because it's work in circular and this is the correct way to measure your work. You see? And then you measure from here, okay, to here. And when you reach 25 centimeters, from here to here, you stop. Because we are all working different. Maybe for me, 28 rows from here means 25 centimeters from shoulder to here. But maybe not for you. Maybe you are working loosely, or maybe you are working more tight than me. You know, we have different tension. So for me are 28 rows. But for you, the best way is to measure, always measure here until here. When you reach your 25 centimeters, you stop, because then we will separate the stitches for the opening legs. And because I hurry up with this part, look at my difference of the tension. See? This is a light color and you can see better. You see? I don't like how it look. I hope to, after wash um, my garment, to look better. You see, it is a difference between this one and this one. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so I will come back. Um, I am not very sure if tomorrow, but I will let you know on my Instagram and Instagram stories if tomorrow I can make the part 3. If not, probably I will make it the day after tomorrow. Until then, remember you only need to continue to work circular in knit stitch until you have 25 centimeters from here underneath the garter stitch part until here. I will see you next time, and until then I want to thank you for joining me today, and leave a comment if you need help. Leave a comment if you need if you don't understand something, and don't forget to send me pictures because it makes me very 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 happy to see your work. And until next time, stay safe, and bye bye.